Hey everyone, welcome back, y'all. We are back with our updated version of our debt update, y'all. We are going to get caught up this week, probably between today and tomorrow, maybe even all day today, depending on what is going on in the house. We got a lot of things to get caught up on here at the house as well, but we're going to get caught up on our debt update for y'all. With that being said, before I even get started on this, I want to thank everybody for all their warm well wishes for my mother and my Chihuahua for their health concerns and their health needs and things that were going on yesterday, y'all. It was just a very stressful and busy day yesterday. But with that being said, everything is okay. I will keep you guys updated on what is to come. So thank you everyone who has reached out to us and given us their prayers, their good wishes, their great vibes, everything positive is exactly what we needed yesterday, and you guys came through 110%. Let me move my coffee over here. So thank you so very much. Right now, you're going to see our debt update, and you're going to see a blank sheet. And the reason you're seeing a blank sheet is because I plan on getting a lamination machine here in the next month or so. I am going to save up for one, y'all. I want the Amazon Basics laminator, and I want some laminating pouches, the 5 ml pouches, because I want to be able to start laminating my sheets that I print off so I can save some time and some money and some other things with printing off so many pages, y'all. I want to be able to laminate my own sheets. So with that being said, this will get filled out. This particular one will be filled out until I'm able to get that lamination machine, y'all. It's not very expensive. I think it's only $35 on Amazon. And then I'm going to get one of those 100 pouches so that I can reuse them over and over again. I do have Instant Ink from HP, y'all, and that is something I keep forgetting to put on my bills every month. I don't know why I keep forgetting it. It should go underneath my subscriptions. I will make that notation. It does come out of my account, and I don't know why I keep forgetting to add it. It's like my trash. My trash I only pay every 3 months, and I keep forgetting to add that, and it does get paid. But I need to make those corrections on my updates for my bills, and you'll be seeing that in my April bill pay when I put that out here in the next couple of weeks. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and use a sheet. This is what I consider my dashboard sheet, basically. It comes from a very large packet that I got from Elena over at the Organized Money. And I think she pronounces her name Elena. But, you know, some of us have some really different ways of spelling names, so we're not sure if it's Elena. I think it's Elena. But it was a packet that I bought a while back. It was her workbook packet, and it had all these amazing sheets in it, and I absolutely love it. So I will go ahead and update this today. That way it's kind of a glance over instead of going and having to go sheet by sheet and look at all my debts. This will go on the front of my debt packet that I have here off to the side that I am going to show you. And it'll just give me my overall view if I need to just quickly glance at something. And I don't glance at it, y'all. I've got a reading machine over here. It glances for me at my paper. But for those of you who want an overview look of things, this is a really fantastic sheet that I pulled out of the workbook. I have the entire workbook, but I pulled this page out specifically to show you. All right, so with that being said, and that is the Organized Money both here on YouTube and on Etsy. Here's what I got from Hands and Bands. Yes, I printed this off, y'all. I got to come up with the rest of my Etsy printables that I just bought so I could show you, because I also bought Hands and Bands March No Spin printable. I got to get that printed up today and show you guys that as well. Now, this is her Debt Snowball. For those of you peeps who are a visual learner, a visual person when it comes to things, I'm not visual, y'all. I can't see hardly anything. I see light, dark, shapes, and shadows. So I haven't always been like that, y'all. I started losing my vision in my late 30s. I have an eye condition called retinitis pigmentosa. It's also known as RP. Sometimes it generates early in life. Sometimes it generates later in life. And mine just happened to generate later. So I got lucky with that per se, because I could see when I was younger. So with that being said, I do understand people who are visual people. I'm kind of a hands-on person. Always have been. I'm an auditorial learner. I am a visual learner when I was younger. So I had all the aspects of every learning style and system pretty much in place. And I could learn from just about anything. So with that being said, this is the Debt Snowball sheet. And I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hands and Bands, Hands and Bands. Yes, yes, yes. Elisha. With this, you can break it down. You just take your total amount, divide it by 20, and that gives you each 5% markup that you go all the way there to the top when it gets paid off. Now, this is my furniture set, y'all. I am almost done. This comes from Aaron's Sales and Rental. Don't come at me about how much I paid for my couch, my leather couch set. No, it's not real leather, y'all. It's not real leather, but it's gorgeous. I love it. Each end of the couch is a recliner, and it literally lays flat. I mean, like, you can make them into beds on each side, literally. And I got a rocking recliner that also lays flat. I absolutely love it. It came with 2 end tables, a coffee table, 2 lamps, a rug. It was a whole big old set. Y'all, I am almost done. I will be done in a month and a half. Literally, the next month will be my last full month payment in April. I will pay just very little in May, and I will be done with this, y'all. So, it doesn't look like I colored a lot. Don't come at me for the coloring either, because I put it underneath my reading machine. It changes my background. My pages become black. My black writing on here becomes white. It just inverts the colors so I can see the shadows and the shaping. And yes, I colored this myself. So if it's outside the lines, at least I colored it myself, right? That's how you see blind people color. So anyways, this is a fantastic sheet for anybody who wants to learn at the percentages and have that visual accommodation to help them go, okay, keep on track. I'm only got 10% left. I'm only got 20% left. It's more of a visual way of doing it and keeping yourself motivated. The only thing that I'm going to shoot over to Hands and Bands about is asking her if she'll put like an Excel sheet down here at the bottom, like a little box. That way I can put updated payments on this, because down here at the bottom you see 3/3. I made a $170 payment for the furniture set, and then I put what my balance is on that. So that would be the only thing that I would ask for an add-on to that. In fact, I'm going to shoot her an email over on Etsy. She does watch my channel, and I watch hers religiously, and that's the only accommodation I'm going to ask, to see if she can create a sheet that has that at the bottom. That just kind of keeps another updated running total while you're also looking at your sheet while you're coloring in the full bit. So after I make this payment and I make the May's partial payment, normally you would think I would put $170 back in my pocket. That's not going to happen, y'all. And here's why that's not going to happen. Because my next sheet, do I have that over here? I think I have that over here. I have that somewhere. I know it's here. See, us blind people, and we can't see. Okay, so yes, my next one is my refrigerator, y'all. My refrigerator is going to be absorbing the $170 extra from paying off my refrigerator. When I pay off my refrigerator in May, like I said, normally you would think I'd get that kickback of $170 in my pocket. Nope, rolling it over to the refrigerator, and I'll be making $270 payments on my refrigerator until it gets paid off. Currently, I'm making a $100 payment per month until it's paid off, y'all. I had $800 left to pay on it. Now I'm down to $700 left, and so I will pay it off much, much faster. So this debt sheet will no longer exist as of next month. I will update it with a new debt sheet because I'll be making $270 a month payments versus the $100, so it'll be paid off faster, y'all. Again, I put it down here at the bottom that I paid $100 on 3/3, and now I owe $700. So this will get paid off super, super duper faster. Now, listen here. When this gets paid off finally, I'm not sure if I'm going to be done paying off my cell phones by then or not, but we've got cell phone bill number 1. And see how I printed off a bunch of these printables? Now, what I plan on doing is when I get that laminating machine and the laminating pouches, I will print off several of these updated plain debt payoff snowball sheets, and then I can reuse them over and over and just wipe them clean if I need to update things like that, if I need to change what I'm paying on, all that kind of stuff. You can update it. I love, love, love these sheets. So with that being said, this is one of the iPhones, y'all, and I'm not paying on these iPhones. I told you that my son's iPhone and my iPhone are being paid off with the credit that I get from Verizon. Now, I'll be real honest, I have no idea why I'm getting $40 in credit versus just the $20 in credit, because the bottom line is The $20 in credit when I bought my son's phone, I got $20 in credit because I have auto draft, y'all. So that $20 credit is eating up the cost of my son's phone. I've never had to pay a dime on my son's phone. He's got an iPhone SE. It's a 64 gigabyte, and I got it for him just after his 10th birthday, y'all. He just turned 11 in January, so it's been going just a little over a year. $20 is not a very big amount to be paying, but if you're not paying it and the credit's paying it for you, you don't have to worry about it, right? So I've got that. This will be paid off here shortly, y'all. We are underneath $200, okay? Underneath $200. Mine is at, I think it's like $347. Again, the other $20 credit is paying off my cell phone. So it's not really being paid off by me. It's being paid off by my credit. Once these two get paid off, if I pay off my refrigerator faster than I can pay off these, I will roll whatever I have left over from the $270 that I gained back from my paying off my refrigerator and paying off the living room set first, the refrigerator second. I'll roll it over and knock these two debts off immediately. That $40 credit will now roll into paying off part of my bill, y'all. Like my phone bill. There's 3 of us in the house that have a cell phone. My daughter Danya, who's going to be 13 in April, my son Philip, who's 11, and myself. Now Jessica doesn't have a phone just yet. She doesn't need one, but she has my old iPhone 8. And so that's what she has. So she doesn't actually need a phone per se. So that's what we got going on. My daughter, my 23. Jeez, I gotta know my ages now. My kids. My 23-year-old daughter, I got her a phone. I'm paying for her first month this month. I did buy her a brand new Galaxy, whatever series the brand the newest one is. She got it for free. It's a $600 phone, but she got it absolutely for free on my plan. So I'm paying for activation fees this coming month. I'm paying for it. I paid for it this month. I'm sorry. I paid for it this month. And I paid for her first month's bill. That is on me. I took that on as a gift to her. Next month, she'll just give me $35, and that pays for her cell phone. It's unlimited everything. We are on the G5 Verizon plan, and I will never leave Verizon at this rate because I absolutely love them. So with that saying, if I pay off my refrigerator faster than my paying off my phones, I will roll that money over, pay off my phones, and then the $40 credit will actually be hitting my bill and taking my bill down a lot, because my bill is only $35 per line right now, and that's unlimited data, everything, and I absolutely love it. The last debt that I have to show you here is my credit card, y'all. Now, you know that I'm working on my credit right now. With that being said, there were some things on my credit. I honestly wasn't keeping track of my credit, I'll be real honest, which is a really bad thing for me. And there were some credit things on there that I needed to take care of. I slammed $600 down this month, paid off one credit, got rid of it. That wasn't a credit card I was even using. That was an old credit card. This was another old credit card. I had it verified that yes, I did owe this debt. I asked for verification paperwork, things like that. I go to Experian, y'all. That credit bureau is the most accurate that I can find. I love Experian. I'm thinking about paying the $25, and I've done it in the past, for the monthly fee to see all 3 of my credit scores, because I know my credit scores are all over the place. My TransUnion is totally different than my Experian, and then the third credit is way off too. So I am working my rear end off to get my credit back in check and be where I need to be. That's just what I need to do. Right now my credit score is at 591. I know, y'all, that sucks. It's poor. It's just barely into the fair category. I know, but I'm working it, y'all. I don't have that much on my credit, and I don't have any credit cards and things like that. So I'm going to look into getting a credit card, but I'm going to look to getting into a secured credit line. I'm not going to be jumping around and getting a whole bunch of debt going on. Just enough to, pay every month something, whether I put my groceries on it each month and pay it off at the end of the month like a lot of people do. I won't get overly crazy about it. I've learned my lesson with those payday loans that I had, and I paid off. So lesson has been learned. Keep my ass in check, literally. So this is the credit card that I'm currently paying on. This was credit card number 2 that moved into credit card number 1 slot when credit card number 1 just got paid off. I am waiting for verification on a few more items to come in that I do need to pay off. When those happen, I'll be putting those on payment plans as well and letting the snowball method run through, because I don't want to stretch myself too thin, pay off so much that I don't have enough left over if my kids, or I need something, or we need to do something, or a bill comes in, or a medical comes up, or something like that. So with that being said, this credit card now is credit card number 1. It was a $619 balance in total. Last month in February, to kick it off, I called the creditor myself. They were fantastic. If you work with the creditors, they are more than willing to work with you. I know many times they pick up the phone and they have to call people and people hang up and be nasty rude. No, I'm on a mission to clean up this credit because I want to buy my first house. I'm not even playing out. We're not joking. I want to buy a house. I'm tired of throwing money at rent. I really, really, really want to buy a house. With that being said, the credit has to go up. It's just how it is. So with that, I'm paying $100 a month for the next whatever months until June. July, I'll get a partial payment. The card will be paid off. They are going to start reporting to my credit bureau across all three of them. I've already spoken with them that as well. And the $50 payment was made last month. It dropped it down. And then I made a $100 payment on the 3rd. They are taking it directly out of my account. I know a lot of people don't like things auto drafted. I don't like missing payments. So I got a lot of crap going on as it is. I don't need the headache of missing a payment. So I'm secure on it. My Bank of America is a pretty doggone good company to deal with when it comes to any kind of fraudulent complaint. They will return my money. They will go after whoever. And it's had to happen in the past, which I don't really like. But I've never had an issue with them. Top notch. I've been with them 12 years. So that's what we're going to do for this. And once this is paid off, then I'll recoup the money back from that too. So that is what I have for the Debt Snowball situation. This is from Hands and Bands. Once again, go over to our Etsy shop, Hands and Bands, grab you this, okay? You can print off as many copies as you want. As soon as you buy the printable, y'all, you can print it. You own the printable. You don't own it to buy and sell it. So don't be starting that stuff, because I've heard a lot of people say that people are stealing their printables. You own it to print it for yourself, personally, for yourself and yourself only, okay? Don't go doing funny things with people's printables. That's not funny. It's not even fair. These people work their rear ends off to put these printables out for those of us who really, really need to be keeping an eye on our budget right now. Also, I want to speak with you real quick. I'll let you go because I do have 2 more videos coming at you, most likely today and tomorrow, maybe today. We'll see. Might hit you with both of them, and I'll be all caught up finally. But I went over to 2 Moms Budget. You all know Amber. Okay, we all love Amber. I love that woman. But anyways, I went over and she has a link, and she was talking about self-credit. And it is a company that you can go into. She has a link. Please, if you're going to do this, go over to 2 Moms Budget. Go into her description. Go to self-credit. And she's got a link. It's a referral link. Once again, it costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to do the referral link, okay? It's just giving her a little kickback. She told me to do my own referral link. I ain't gonna do that, y'all. I got it from her. I'm giving credit to her because without her reporting this and letting us know in her videos, I wouldn't have even known about it, okay? She told me her credit was as low as mine. And now her credit is a heck of a lot higher than mine. But anyways, if you go over there and you click on that link, the self-credit reporting situation that you can do, what it is it comes up and you fill it out. You fill out all the information that you need to put in there, and it gives you a payment option. Now, it builds your credit for you. It's self-credit builder, and it builds the credit for you. Be on time with your payments. Don't screw up and be late. That will report as late too, so don't do it, okay? Only take on what you can, but it's got a payment plan of $25, $35, $48 a month, or $150 a month. At the end of 2 years, I believe it's on the $25 and the $35 one, I believe, and the $48 one might be also included in that. You pay that on time every single month for the 2 years. It builds your credit up, y'all. They report to all 3 credit bureaus every single month. It builds your credit. She said she jumped up I think it was 200 points. Holy crap, okay? That puts her really high up on her credit, okay? She had the same what I did. I'm at 591 right now. I think she was in the 580s, 590s herself. So I used her link. So please go over to 2 Moms Budget. That is Amber. Go into her description box. Look at the self-credit builder. Click on her link. Fill it out if you can. You don't have to do the highest ones. You can choose whatever payment plan you want. I went with the highest one. I went with $150. Now, I'll pay $150 on the 3rd of every month. It just said pay by the 5th. I get paid on the 3rd. It's coming out on the 3rd. I will pay it every single month on the 3rd. And after 1 year, I do 12 months of payments at $150. They will report that to all 3 of my credit bureaus, and my credit will start to go up. I'll start seeing some numbers jump up on my credit reports, okay? That's putting positive credit into place. I will do that for 12 months. At the end of the 12 months, they're going to hand me back $1,664 and some odd change, y'all. It's like having a mini savings account. They do that with the $25, the $35, the $48 ones as well. I just chose to go with $150. I chose the highest one they had, and I will now next month be starting to pay $150 a month for the next 12 months, and then they're going to hand me back that money. And not only are they going to hand me back that money, my credit's going to shoot up because I'm working on paying off my other credits while I'm starting to build positive credit. And like I said, it's like a savings. You get it back. You don't just give it to them and it's gone. You don't get it back. They give it back to you. You're just building positive credit. So go over to Two Moms Budget. That is Amber. Go to her referral link down in her description box. Click on that. If you're only able to do the $25 per month payment, do the lowest. Do $25 per month. It'll take you 2 years of paying that. It's like going into your savings account, basically, that they hold for you. And they keep it. And then after the 2 years, not only are you building credit for that 2 years, you're also going to get that money back. So I wanted to bring that in. I wanted to give you her referral link. In the future, I'll probably put my own referral link because I'm now in the program too. So thank you, Amber, for letting us know about that. I definitely appreciate that. But for right now, I want you to go to Amber's channel and I want you to go over and get her referral link because I want to give credit to her first. So y'all, that's what we have for you today. I'll be back either later on tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to update you on my expenses, and then I'm going to update you on some more giveaways that we're going to be doing. So until then, please remember to stay safe, take care. I'll catch you in the next video. Without Limits Budgets is out.